This is a short video about the graphs of log functions and how they relate to exponential function graphs. To illustrate this relationship, I'm going to look at the graphs of two functions, f of x equals log to the base 2 of x, and then g of x equals 2 to the power of x. For the f of x function, I'm going to graph between 1 and 16, and I'm going to go up in powers of 2 for my x values. So I've just made out a little table of myself, x values, log to the base 2x, just fitting into that, and then y, you could also call this f of x, of course. So like I said, I'm taking powers of 2 there for my x values, 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. And I'm simply filling that value in for x in the function. And then I'm evaluating to get y, and of course my point then will be an x and a y term put together. For my exponential function, I'm putting in my headings x, 2 to the x, and y. Again, I could write this as g to the x if I wished. So I'm first of all marking in my points for my log function. So these are my points, and I'll join them together to get the function. So I've got the same curve that I've seen in previous videos. Again, don't forget it's never going to meet this y-axis. The y-axis function is an asymptote. And now we're going to put in the points for our exponential function. Now I haven't quite given myself enough room here to put in my 416, but I've put in my other points up until that. And you can see in this case how my exponential function comes down and goes through the y-axis, but approaches the x-axis and never meets it. So the x-axis is functioning as an asymptote for a basic exponential function. So again, even in these features in the diagram, I see how one function is the reverse of the other. And in fact, they're mirror images. And if they're mirror images, well, they must have a line of symmetry then between them. And here is that line of symmetry. It's actually the line y equals x. And it's interesting to note that it's the line of symmetry between these two inverse functions, but if you have any pair of inverse functions, y equals x is always the line of symmetry between them.